Hey guys, my name is Ramiro, and I just realized that I've never done a walk around video on my 1989 3/4 swapped first gen 4Runner. So here it is. As you can see, it looks rusty crusty. These are just actual donor fenders or from a parts rig that I actually bought for $100. And all I wanted was the rear mud flaps on them. But anyway, they're just on there temporary right now. I have the originals in the garage. I'm doing like Bondo, epoxy, just prepping those out for paint. All right, so here's a better view. 89 4Runner. The rear arches were rusted on both sides, and I got donor panels and cut and butt welded. You can kind of see the seam here. There's some pinholes I need to finish. I need to go back and weld, but I didn't have a welder at my house, and now I do. So I'm gonna go back, sand all this down, epoxy, or treat the rust, epoxy coat, and then primer, you know, do all the body filler and stuff. You can put new 33 10.5 by 15 on the original stock SR5 aluminum alloys. Here goes a shot of the back tailgate. Had some damage here, and then I welded this piece in from the donor rig. I still need to grind down the welds and the epoxy and everything. It's just kind of rough right now, but I'm gonna be taking the doors off one by one, tailgate off, and going through, sanding the inside, epoxy coating everything, treating for any rust down to bare metal. Another spot I welded in here. Yeah, and just fixing it in. This had rear end damage, and it got hit from the back. And there's still a little bit of a damage mark here I need to fix, but we're working on that. Rear bumper was missing when I got it, and this one was from a California rig I got down in San Diego. Bought it off a guy, Yoda Exports on Instagram. Follow him. They got a bunch of Toyotas on their property, and they get multiple Toyotas every day. In the rear here, we got Old Man Emu, leaf springs, KYB Monomax shocks, custom exhaust there that I did when I swapped it. The old one was rusted out. Here you can see the other quarter. I started here, stayed away right under that body line, and followed it up. Try to avoid this body line too, so I don't have to mess with that. Right under it, about 1/2 inch. Just down here. Filled in that plug that's for the guard here, that mud guard. And I'm gonna do like that plastic PPF, whatever it's called. Yeah, and then here on the inside, I just hammered when it was super cold here in Alaska. Took a rubber mallet and just hammered, got all that factory sound deadener off, just to see like where the rust is, and kind of on these seams here, it's like a little bit. I'll treat that, paint it, epoxy it. Pulled the carpet out. It was disgusting from previous owner. These are the center console switches, and my rear window does work as intended from factory. And the rear wiper, for whatever reason, I took these switches apart to clean them, and it wasn't working. Bought one off of one of the guys in the 4Runner groups. Sent it to me. I plugged it in as soon as I received it. Tried it out. Wiper works. This one was just super dirty and nasty inside. Took it apart, cleaned it, and then plugged it back in. And it works as intended from the key on the back of the tailgate and from the center console switch. Awesome. And then back here, the original seats. I haven't cleaned these yet. Well, I have. I actually got them out and power washed them. But they are still kind of dirty. Carpet in the back's ripped out. Side panels are ripped out. I still want to get in there and do some rust prevention. Headliner's in pretty good shape. Roll bar, gonna pull that out, clean that off. Maybe touch up the paint on the bottom where it bolts. I got some panels from Flintstone Fab. I got the rear panels, I got the tailgate panel, and some other products that he has. I'm gonna be putting a rear light because there's only this dome light and that's not very bright, and we need one in the back. So I got one there. And yeah, my custom shifter knobs, SR5 style. I bought the knobs off of Amazon. Got the coins from Etsy and just Gorilla epoxied them in, and they look pretty nice. My goal with the interior, I've been switching out all the lights to LEDs, and the HVAC control, switch that out from LEDs. Put some fog lights in with the factory Toyota switch. Just some ambers, because us Toyota guys obviously love freaking ambers for some reason. So that's what we do. Flintstone Fab. Right there, steering column. It's kind of loose in there. It's only a couple screws holding it in right now. But Flintstone Fab, follow him. He's got a lot of reproduction parts that he's 3D printing and whatnot. And they won't disintegrate in your hands like the freaking potato chips or eggshells that the originals are made out of. So, the other work I've done to this rig is the windshield. The windshield was leaking when I first bought it, and there was rust here, big portion of rust, and same on the driver's side. And so I pulled the glass from the donor rig that I have. It's kind of buried in snow right now, but surprisingly, it wasn't rusted around the windshield at all. So I just cut those pieces out, cut and butt welded them in, epoxied them, treated them, and all that. And got this gasket off of Amazon. A lot of people said you'd have to cut the glass to fit it. I thought we were gonna have to go that route, but the guy who did my glass, he didn't have to shave it. He said it was really tight fit, but it worked. He rubbed it in, got it done. Popping the hood here. There's a look at the driver's side. I also had to remove the drip rail. So all the spot welds, I drilled them out up to about here. It kind of jogs in and it gets really thin, and so you could just easily just cut a nice little straight line right there. And then from all the way back here, I seam sealed all of this once I welded it back in. All the way down, seam sealed that. That's what happens, is that the seam seal cracks, water gets in there, sits in there, and it starts rusting over the years, and that's why you get that rust. And you see right there, I did all that body work, and it came out really nice. You can't even tell it was welded. Really smooth. And I'm not a welder, I just learned on YouTube. All right, there we are. 3/4 swapped. Learned it on YouTube. This whole battery setup, it's kind of janky right now. I don't like it. I got some new stuff that I need to install. I got the aux beam fuse panel that I'm going to put in to clean up this wiring, because I don't like janky. And look at these. These things are cheap. To me, they're nasty looking. Champion radiator. Let's see, toy only swaps, air intake, then toy only swaps, throttle cable bracket, toy only swaps, a battery tray that I have under there. And I got this Champion radiator, also from Toy Only Swaps. They did my wiring as well. So that was nice. And I just bought this 3.4 engine off Marketplace. I bought a whole 4Runner that had a broken frame, rusted broken frame, for $500. Pulled the motor, only had 180,000 miles on it, and did a top end refresh. If you want to know what that's about, just watch Nutty New on YouTube. He's got so many videos, very good resource. Also, Timmy the Toolman. He's got a lot of resources too for doing this swap. If you have any questions, I would just dive in and watch their videos first to see what you're getting into. But yeah, it drives amazing, drives really well, a lot faster than the 3-point slow that was in here. And yeah, so that's it. It's my 4Runner. I never did a walk around, so I thought I'd just show you guys. We're gonna get this thing, goal is to get this thing painted this year. So we'll see.